Hello Sagittarius, welcome to this space, welcome to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, and my channel is Wow Oracle. Well Sagittarius, I am here to connect with you today to do your energy reading for the week of June 21st through June 27th. Okay, so before I get into it, Sagittarius, I just want to say a couple of things. First and foremost, one of the most important things is this is a general reading, okay? If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. If you're checking out your sun sign and you don't find your message here on your sun sign, feel free to check out your moon and your rising sign. And then if you don't find the message there are many other beautiful tarot readers out there on YouTube. Feel free to check them out. I do support them all. Okay, but if you do like my content and you don't find your message this week, feel free to come back next week. I'll have a whole new message and it might be your message then. All right. So given that said, let's go ahead and get right into it. So first and foremost, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be tapping back into Archangel Metatron's energies. So what I have here in front of me, Sagittarius, is I have the Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery Oracle deck. This is a very spiritual deck that is going to give me some insight into kind of what's going on generally in your world, what you're dealing with, what's happening around you, and what needs to be brought to your attention, okay? Now, do remember this. If you've been here before, I have been using this deck for quite some weeks. So if you've been, like I said, if you've been here before, and a repeat card comes up, that's just because Spirit's bringing that back around because there's something else that needs to be learned from that, okay? So go ahead and give me just 1 second while I tap in and get your card for the week. All right, Archangel Metatron, what messages do you have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of June 21st through June 27th. What messages do you have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of June 21st through June 27th. All right, Sagittarius, so the card to come out for you this week is Duality, Balance Needed. Okay, so Sagittarius, with this card, I feel like there's something going on in your life. This could be romantically, this could be in your friendships, your family relationships, this could also be in your job, but there's a bit of an imbalance there. Something is not quite working out the way you'd want it to, and you're noticing this imbalance. So Spirit's coming in and asking you to kind of come from a place of balance, kind of do things differently, see things differently so that some progress and some growth can be made, because I feel like something is definitely a little imbalanced here, and Spirit is asking you to kind of take a look, reevaluate what's going on in your life so you can bring that balance back in, because we do have a 2, which is all about balance. It's all about choices. And then we have a 3, which is growth, new achievement of goals, creativity, groups. So it could be that some of you are working with groups, and it's just, like I said, I feel a little sense of unbalance. I don't even know how to explain that energy I'm feeling, but I just feel, even though the card says balance needed, I'm definitely feeling a sense of unbalance, okay? So what I'd like to go ahead and do for you right now, Sagittarius, is I want to go ahead and read what the book says about this card. Amanda Ellis has done a great job at channeling each and every one of Archangel Metatron's messages for every single card. So give me 1 second while I pull that up so we can get you some further insight, okay? All right, we have balance, duality. You're asked to look at the need for balance in your life now. This may be in terms of your approach to life, working too hard or not working at all, looking after yourself or neglecting your basic needs, good diet, exercise, positive thinking. It can take a myriad of forms. With Metatron, we often will be drawn to our imbalanced masculine and feminine states and the need for equilibrium there. Maybe you need to nourish and nurture your feminine side, receiving love and being held. Or maybe you need to motivate and take control and action with your masculine side. Only you know. We all live in a constant state of flux, seeking equilibrium and peace. The symbol on this card is a powerful one that serves to remind us of this dance between two states of being, both within us and externally, that seek attention from you now. To live a balanced life is to live a healthy life. You're asked to look at situations, people, thinking, and energy around you and see what may be out of control, or conversely parched and ignored from little attention. It may be that your inner child needs acknowledgement at this time, rather than allowing your adult self to hold full sway over everything. Balance is needed in every part of who and what you are. So often we seek to label something as right or wrong, good or bad, and yet in life, negative and positive energy serve each other. Any experience you're living through, even if difficult, painful, or upsetting, has the hidden gift of bringing something positive to you now. Nothing happens that isn't meant to happen. The soul knows what it needs to learn, to grow, and also what it has signed up for this lifetime. So too does every other soul in your life, even if you can't understand the choices they make. Dark and light, night and day, we need the dark to show us where light still needs to be shown. We sometimes need hard, challenging times to wake up humanity and ourselves to a wider truth of reconciliation and love, to bring back light to where it has been long forgotten. Rather than labeling what you struggle with now as unfair and unjust and seeing only its bleakness, look again and see the light within it. For those who dry your tears as they care for you, to the unexpected smile of a stranger that pierces through the darkest day, light is always there in hard times too. The promise you are given is that what seems most difficult now will pass. Your life is made up of light and shade. Into each life, both sun and rain must fall, but the rainbow is always there, bridging our experiences. This card seeks for you to feel the balance of your life and the flow that allows you to experience duality. One of the only places in this great universe where this is possible. Take this symbol on the card you have chosen and place it in your hands. Ask Archangel Metatron to help you see both sides to any disagreement, to feel the light within the darkest hour, to see the masculine and feminine parts of you, and to bring all aspects of yourself back into equilibrium. Yes, so like I said, Sagittarius, I was feeling a sense of imbalance, and now we have some further insight with the card. So I am understanding now there is an imbalance within yourself. There is an imbalance between the feminine and the masculine side. You know, the feminine side is very nurturing, loving, and the masculine side is very get up and go. And it might be that you are coming from one side or the other. So take a look into your life. Take a look into your life, as the card says, and see where you need to nourish and where you've been giving too much attention, and where maybe you haven't been giving enough attention, okay? And that's going to help you to come back into the balance that's needed for you to move forward in your week, okay? Now we're going to go ahead and move forward, Sagittarius, into the energy part of the reading. So for that, we'll use the tarot. And with the tarot, we're going to look at the energies to help keep you grounded, the energies to help you be more open, the positive energies coming in for you for the week, as well as the negative energies coming your way. We'll look at how to best invite those positive energies in, as well as how the negative energies could affect you and things of that like, okay? So Sagittarius, let's go ahead and get right into it. So first and foremost, we're going to look at the energies to help keep you grounded, and the energies to help you be more open. All right, Spirit, so what energies are going to help to keep my Saggies grounded? And what energies are going to help them to be more open? Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles, and that's all about balance right there. And we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so with this Six of Pentacles energy coming out in the area to help keep you grounded, yes, there is something you're doing in your life where you're giving too much to one area and not enough to another. It's almost like you need to look at everything you're doing in your life, whether it be financially, whether it be in your relationships, whether it be internally, whether it be in your job. There's something that's a little out of balance here. And this week you need to bring that balance back in, okay? Also this week, to remain grounded, maybe you need to share a little bit of what you have. Maybe you are a very, knowledgeable soul. Maybe you have a lot of wisdom, a lot of insight that you can share with others, and it could be very helpful for you this week to share that with others, to share those thoughts of passion, those insight, that intuitive pings, whatever it is you're receiving this week, whatever it is you have inside. It could be very beneficial for you at this time to share that, and that could also bring you back into balance. It could be that you're holding on to a lot of your knowledge internally, when at this point in time you're meant to share that, you're meant to give that to other people. So this week, definitely, if you have something to share with people, if you have something you need to say, speak up and be heard, because I feel like that could be where that imbalance is kind of lying. It could be in a relationship or in a job situation, maybe like with a boss, or like I said, it could also be a relationship. Maybe you have something you want to say, but you haven't been talking, you haven't been opening up about this, and it's time for you to open up so you can bring that balance back into the situation. And that'll help you to feel so much more grounded about where you've been, where you're going, and where you are at this point. So then you can then make a decision on how you want to move forward, bringing that balance back into your life, okay? Now, as far as the energies to help you be more open, we do have the Knight of Wands. You could be dealing with a Scorpio and or a Sagittarius, but this is also your card yourself, so strong Sagittarius, of course. Duh. I don't know why that... I almost like spoke over that as if I didn't even realize that was your card. Duh, that's your card. Okay, so the Knight of Wands, this is just about you being you, okay? This is about you really embodying who you are, Sagittarius, you know, really fighting for your life and stepping up and doing things with passion and energy and, you know, having a sense of adventure. Maybe it is for a while you've been kind of, you know, at home, isolated, not doing much, you know, it could be with what's going on in the world. You kind of were just like, I don't know, I can't really do anything, I'm kind of stuck where I'm at. But this is about you being open to adventure again, being open to action and doing things with energy and passion and creating movement in your life. And that's going to keep you so much more open into bringing that balance back in. Maybe that's where the imbalance lies. It could be that you were spending too much time indoors, you know, not really giving of yourself or giving of any situation. And it's time for you to get back out there and bring a balance back in, okay? So Sagittarius, we're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward and we're going to look at the positive energies coming in for you for the week, as well as what negative energies are coming your way. Because, you know, we do live in a world of polarity, so we have to look at both sides of the spectrum to see how to best make our way through our weeks, given all the energies coming our way, okay? So Spirit, what are the positive energies coming in for my Saggies? And how might what negative energies are coming their way? All right, so we do have the 10 of Swords and the 2 of Wands. Okay, so Sagittarius, this week, as far as the positive energies, we do have the 10 of Swords, okay? So I know that the 10 of Swords can be a little murky to look at. It's kind of like up there with the Tower card, but just take a breath and realize that this is coming out in a positive sense, okay? So something is done. Something has finished. And I do get a sense that you might still be holding on to it a little bit, but this week, it's time for you to let that situation go, whatever it may be, a job, a relationship, a partnership, a friendship. There's something here, though. There's something here that you've been giving your energy to that is no longer necessary for you. It's no longer beneficial. And the only way that you can move forward is by releasing that and realizing that even though there's a bit of loss there, it's meant for you to be able to move forward at this time. Because, yeah, like I said, the 10 of Swords is just when something's done. Something's done and it's no longer beneficial. It's no longer bringing anything to your life. So even if you're feeling a little bit defeated about this, don't worry, because we have recovery here and we have a rejuvenation. You know what I'm saying? It's like, even though this is an inevitable end, whatever it may be, this is a general reading, you'll have to let me know what's ending. But whatever's ending, I see you recovering very well. I see you coming out of it feeling good and not having to no longer worry about that stress and no longer worry about that heavy weight being on your back, but just really being able to move forward and, you know, into balance, moving forward into balance, okay? Now, as far as the negative energies coming in for you this week, we do have this 2 of Wands. So normally the 2 of Wands is about progress. It's about movement in your life. But what I feel like is going on here is that I feel for some of you out there, for some of you Saggies out there, you know, because of this ending and you not knowing how the future is going to be, you have this kind of sense of fear inside of you. You have a bit of a fear inside of you, not knowing what's going to happen, not knowing how you're going to move forward, not knowing how you're going to be okay again, which is interesting. It's interesting because, you know, Sagittarius, you should never put your well-being upon another situation. That should always be internal. But I do feel like you've externalized that a little bit here, and you're kind of like worried that you don't know where you're going to go. You don't know what you're doing. And what's happening here is that you haven't really planned for this. You haven't really planned for this ending. You weren't really planning for this ending, but because it's here now, you're kind of like, okay, well, what do I do now? Where do I go? What direction am I going in? And that can be a little negative because you need to go within. You need to go within and create that balance so then you know where you're going once again, okay? Because it's your life. It's your life, and you're the one that's on a path, okay? Everyone is on their own path at different times, but right now you're on your own path, going in your own direction, and you need to have that direction in your life to know how to move forward. So really watch out for those energies. Even though things are ending, I see that you're going to be just fine. So you really have nothing to really worry about at this point. But let's go ahead and move forward, and we're going to pull some more cards for you. So the next cards we're going to pull is how to best invite those positive energies in, as well as how the negative energies could affect you. Alright, Spirit, so how can my Saggies best invite in those positive energies? And how might the negative energies affect them? Okay, so we do have Judgment. And we have the Queen of Wands. Okay, so we do have a lot of fire energy out here on the board. So this is just really you. That's really you, or it could be some other fire energy in your life. You could be dealing with someone with fire energy. But let's go ahead and get into each one of these cards. Now, we do have the Judgment card. So a major arcana is here on the board. Now, I do want to bring something to your attention, okay? So this week, Neptune is, I believe it's... Wow, I'm just totally drew a blank right now, and I can't remember if Neptune is going retrograde or if Neptune is going direct. Someone in the comments, please let me know which way it is, but I know that there's something I want to share with you about Neptune. So, whether it's going, regardless of going direct or retrograde, geez, I wish I had my tablet in front of me so I could be sure of that, but something has to do with Neptune here, okay? Because Neptune comes in and makes us reevaluate our life. Okay, it makes us look at things again, and big structures and big changes. So like I said, Neptune could have something to do with this. It could be beneficial for you to kind of take a look at where Neptune lies in your chart. But with the Judgment card here, what I feel that's going on with this and how to best invite those positive energies in is that you need to realize that even though something is ending, even though something is done, even though something, there's a loss, there's been some defeat, but this is about you having a rebirth, okay? Changing. Transitioning. It's almost like a sense of like a little bit of that feeling of the Death card here too. But just this Judgment card is just letting me know that this week, the way that you can invite in this ending so that you can be rejuvenated is to know that things are going to work out for you. Knowing that you're higher, knowing that Judgment is coming in and talking to you through your inner calling. It's almost like maybe you were doing something, some type of job before, and that wasn't the right fit for you. And that's what's ending. So this reading could very much have to do with business and not with a relationship, because we do have Pentacles here, and we don't have a lot of Cups on the board, okay? So this could just very well be is that you were on a path. You were on a path of a certain job, and you're realizing that that's not working out for you anymore. You're realizing that it's no longer serving you and that it's not exactly what you wanted to do. And that's okay. We can make those changes in life. But sometimes we need the balance necessary internally so that we can decide to do that and move forward with that. So I feel like maybe there's a job coming to an end or a situation coming to an end, and that's because you're meant to have a rebirth at this time. Your inner calling is coming into you and it's trying to push you in the right direction, letting you know that what you were doing was okay. It served you at some point, but it's time to leave that aside and move towards something else, okay? There's something else calling out to you. All right. Now, as far as how the negative energies could affect you, we do have this Queen of Wands energy. Okay, so the Queen of Wands is normally very determined, is normally very vibrant, and just goes for what she wants in life. Well, you know, what I feel here, you could be dealing with an Aries and or Pisces, or just fire energy. I am getting strong Aries here, though. But there's a situation here. This could be a boss. This could be a boss, or this could be someone that you're dealing with, or this could just be you. But there's a thing going on here because, you know, we have that lack of direction, we have the lack of planning, and we have that fear of the unknown going on here. Well, with this Queen of Wands, it's because someone is like being aggressive in your life or very demanding. So it could be that a boss or yourself is just being really controlling over a situation here in your life. And even though it's coming to an end, you're kind of clinging to this because you feel kind of like, okay, really weird energy, but I feel like someone has you under their thumb. Someone has you under their thumb, or you have someone under their thumb. No. It's definitely someone has you under their thumb. And you feel like you can't break away from this. Even though you're wanting to, even though you're like, you have this fire burning inside of you that you want to leave the situation, you feel like you can't. You feel stuck. You feel stuck, and you feel like because you didn't really plan for this to go this way, that you can't really leave the situation right now. So you definitely have to watch out for those energies this week, okay, Sagittarius? Watch out for anybody who's being overly aggressive and overly demanding in your life, because it's time for that to come to an end. It's time for that to come to an end, and you need to bring that balance back into your life so you can release that energy, release that person, release that job, release that relationship, whatever it may be. You'll have to let me know what it is you need to release, but someone is being overly aggressive, someone is being overly demanding, and it's time for you to tell that person, hey, my life, this is my life, I'm going to do what I want to do. No longer am I going to allow you to push me around. I'm going to make action. I'm going to take action in my life, and I'm going to move forward towards what I want to do, move towards my passions, move towards my goals. Because I've been taking care of your goals for too long. I've been doing what you wanted for too long. And now I need to bring that balance back in my life so I could do what I want to do and what I need to do. Do you see what I'm saying? So definitely watch out for those demanding energies in your life. And even though you have a fear of the unknown of what's going to happen, know that there's a rebirth here. Know that everything is going to work out and balance is going to be brought back into your life, okay? So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward and we're going to look at the benefits of the positive energies coming in for you this week, as well as how to best overcome the negative challenges. So Spirit, what is the benefit of the positive energies coming in for my Saggies? And how can they best overcome the negative challenges? Ooh, okay, so we have the High Priestess, okay? And we have the Queen of Cups. All right, so definitely, Sagittarius, this week what's happening for you is you're getting a boost. You're getting a boost in your intuition. You're getting your boost into your inner voice, your connection with your angels, connection with your ascended masters, connection with whatever you resonate with, and they're coming in strongly so they can speak to you through your intuition to let you know what needs to end. What needs to end and what direction you need to go in. It's almost like your calling is coming for you this week. You're realizing who you are, you're realizing what you're supposed to do, and you're finally taking action, leaving something behind, breaking away from aggressive and demanding energies, and moving towards your best life, moving towards your balance, your emotional balance, moving towards what it is you need to do in your life. You know, because I feel like things have been hidden from you for a while. And maybe it was because you weren't quite ready to have that veil lifted so that you could see what those things were. But you're finally ready now because you're bringing that balance back in your life, Sagittarius, okay? And because of that, you're like, you know what? I finally see, so I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight for what I want, and I'm going to fight for where I need to go. It's almost like, yeah, this week definitely trust in your intuition, trust in your higher power, because they are guiding you. They are guiding you through your inner voice, and they're helping you to move away from endings so that you can move towards new beginnings, okay? Now, as far as how to best overcome the negative challenges, we do have the Queen of Cups, so you could very well be dealing with a Gemini and or a Cancer energy. This could be a new boss, this could be a new relationship, this could be a friend coming in to let you know it's time for you to release these demanding energies. It's time for you to remember who you are and stand up in your life and bring that balance back in. Because like I said, there is a very demanding energy here. Someone is really like trying to impart all their wants upon you, and it's almost like it's like taking over what you want to do. It's like overshadowing your life, and it's almost like you're doing everything for them and not for yourself. And it's time for you to really break away from that. And it could be, like I said, that a Cancer and or Gemini is helping you to do this. But also, if it's not another person, if this is more internally and more yourself, what it is you need to be calm. You need to be calm about the situation. It's almost kind of like interesting Sagittarius. It's almost kind of like you have to act like, you have to kind of play the game this week. Do you know what I'm saying? You have to kind of like, when it comes to this aggressive person in your life, or this demanding person in your life, it's almost like you got to kind of like go along with the flow this week, and then bam, you hit him with it. You know what I'm saying? You hit him with it. I'm out of here. I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? It's so funny. It's almost like you need to be calm about the situation, listen to your intuition, and you're going to know when that perfect time is to just break away. And that's going to bring you so much security in your life, because you're going to be taking back a hold of who it is you are, taking back a hold of, you know, the situation in your own life. It's almost like you're going to be telling that person, hit me with your best shot. Fire away. You know what I'm saying? And then you're going to be like, boom, just like totally deflecting their bombs. And you're like, guess what? I took back control of my life. You no longer have any control over me. And I'm not going to allow this in my life anymore. I'm going to move forward towards what I need to do, because Spirit's telling me I need to move in a different direction. And that direction is away from you. That direction is away from that situation, okay? So definitely listen to your intuition this week. Definitely have that guide you, because even though there's an ending here, you're going to be doing so much better by the end of the week, okay? So much better, all right? So now let's go ahead and move forward, and we're going to pull you one more tarot card as the overall impact from the energies, positive and negative. All right, so Spirit, what is the overall impact from the energies, positive and negative, for my Saggies? My Saggies, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of June 21st through June 27th. Look at that. Temperance. Beautiful. bringing that lovely balance back into your life, understanding what you're meant to do, your purpose, your meaning, finding where it is you fit in this world, waking up to your mission, waking up to your path, leaving behind things that are no longer serving you. And like I said, just coming from a place of complete balance. We have a lot of balance cards here. So we have the duality, the balance needed, and then we have Six of Pentacles, which is about balance, and then there we go, Temperance, and that's about equal give and take. And I feel like that's an equal give and take in your life. Bringing back that balance internally and externally so that you can listen to your higher calling and listen to your intuition and move towards things that are going to finally work out for you, things that are finally coming your way in a much more positive sense, okay? Because I feel like, yeah, things have been a little murky for a while here, but you're coming out of it with flying colors. Do you know what I'm saying? Really understanding what you're meant to do and who you're meant to be, and just going towards that with passion and with energy. Okay? Wow. Saggies, what a beautiful energy reading. So now I would like to move forward, and we're going to use the Divine Directions by Jade-Sky to pull you 3 cards of guidance for your week, okay? So give me one moment while I tap into that energy. All right, Spirit. What messages of guidance do you have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. For the week of June 21st through June 27th. What messages of guidance do you have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. For the week of June 21st through June 27th. Alright, so your first guidance card to come out for the week is Trust. Trust in your intuition and what you're feeling, sensing, seeing, or experiencing. Yes, like I said, Spirit's coming in strong this week and speaking to you through your intuition, helping you to bring balance in, helping you to move forward. So really trust in what you're feeling, trust in what you're seeing. If you're seeing things in your dream or you're just getting intuitive insight, believe and trust that what you're feeling is exactly what's meant for you at this time, and it's helping so that you can move forward, okay? Now your second card of guidance to come out is Goals. It's time for you to take your goals off the back burner, go after them. This has to do with you kind of doing the goals of someone else, okay? For a long time, you have been kind of trying to be that rock for someone else, and it's time for you to be that rock for yourself, and it's time for you to go after what you want with passion, go after for what you want with action, and plan your best future. Go for the things that you want to do. Really go within and find that balance and decide what it is you want to do. I feel like your intuition is telling you which goals you need to work on, and once you understand that, go for it. Go for it. Don't hold back any longer, okay? Now your third guidance is Nature. Reconnect with nature, feel the sun on your skin, walk barefoot on the grass. Okay, so this week, Saggies, if you're feeling kind of down and out, if you're feeling a lot of imbalance, if you're feeling like you just don't know how to move forward, go outside. Spend some time in nature, okay? The earth has what we call the Schumann resonance, and it is an energy field around that's very healing. It's very balancing, and it'll help you to, bring that kind of vitality back into your energy body, so then you can start moving once again, okay? So if you're feeling a little off this week, definitely spend some time out in nature. Take a walk, take a hike, go to the beach if you can. Even if you can't do that, if you can just go outside in your front yard or in your backyard, you can even stand on concrete, okay? That energy field makes its way through concrete, no problem, okay? So just definitely go outside and spend some time in nature if you're feeling out of sorts, all right? Well, Sagittarius, what a beautiful energy reading. Please comment below. Let me know if this resonates with you, okay? Let me know how it resonates with you. Let me know what's kind of going on in your life. I love to read your comments. Also, if you're new to my channel, please click subscribe, hit that bell if you want to be notified of my future content, and share this video with anybody you feel needs to hear this. Anybody you feel is on this path and needs to kind of break away from a very demanding energy and needs to bring that beautiful balance back into their own life, okay? Well, this is me, Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, signing off from my channel, Wow Oracle, saying thank you so much, Sagittarius, for being with me in this space. Thank you for connecting with me. Thank you for being open to the messages from Spirit. I hope you're able to take something from this to help you out in your week, okay? Once again, I love you all so much. I'll see you guys next week. Namaste.